Welcome to luxury home decor. The fastest way to make a yard feel like a resort is layering 3 greens: deep evergreen, bright chartreuse, and muted sage. Then repeating them across plants, textiles, and accents. That rhythm calms the eye and magnifies space. Today, I'll guide you through designing a lush garden oasis that feels refreshing year-round. With smart layouts, budget tweaks, and timeless principles you can adapt to any style, climate, or yard size. Start with intention. Decide what your sanctuary should do. Morning coffee retreat, evening gathering spot, quiet reading corner, or playful family zone. Define one primary purpose. Then plan supportive microzones around it. This keeps your layout focused and prevents clutter. A simple circulation loop, path to seating to feature to exit, creates a natural flow that feels intuitive. Think of function first. Then apply aesthetics to elevate comfort, privacy, and harmony without sacrificing practical maintenance. Trend Spotlight for 2025. Soft biophilic curves and sculpted transitions. Swap rigid, straight borders for gentle arcs, crescent planters, and rounded gravel pockets. Curves lengthen sightlines and make small yards feel generous. Echo the shapes in furniture edges, pathway turns, and planting beds for cohesion. If you love modern lines, keep them in your architecture. Then soften with curved planters or circular stepping stones. This blend respects structure while celebrating nature's organic rhythm throughout your oasis. Color sets the mood. Build a palette with greens as your base. Then choose one dominant seasonal accent. Coral for spring, lemon for summer, copper for autumn, and icy teal for winter. Repeat the accent in cushions, lanterns, planters, and flowering varieties. Balance saturated tones with neutrals. Stone, wood, matte black metal, to avoid visual noise. Use the 70-20-10 rule. 70% greens, 20% neutrals, 10% accent. That ratio keeps everything grounded while still feeling alive. Soil health is your hidden luxury. Before planting, enrich beds with compost, coconut coir, and slow-release organic fertilizer to boost structure, water retention, and microbial life. Healthy soil reduces watering, deepens color, and increases resilience against heat. Mulch with shredded bark or pea gravel to lock moisture and suppress weeds. Consider a living mulch like creeping thyme for added texture and fragrance. A strong foundation lets modest plants perform like showpieces, saving money while elevating lushness. Create layered planting for depth. Use a 5-tier formula. Canopy trees for shade, understory shrubs for structure, perennials for color, ground covers for softness, and seasonal containers for flexibility. Stagger heights in gentle waves, not hard steps. Repeat species in odd numbers to establish rhythm. Mix leaf shapes, broad, feathery, strappy, to keep interest when flowers fade. The result feels immersive, with movement and texture that remain beautiful between blooming cycles, giving your oasis lasting richness. water features elevate mood instantly. In 2025, compact recirculating fountains and thin rill channels are trending because they fit small spaces and sip water responsibly. Choose a finish that complements your palette. Smooth concrete for contemporary, weathered stone for rustic, or patinated metal for eclectic charm. Place it near seating to mask neighborhood noise and create a meditative soundtrack. Keep maintenance easy with a skimmer basket, discreet pump access, and a simple weekly wipe-down routine. Furniture matters. Select pieces with breathable, fast-dry cushions and quick-clean fabrics, curved love seats, low armless loungers, and wraparound sectionals support conversation without blocking views. Choose lightweight aluminum or eucalyptus for longevity. Then ground everything with an outdoor rug that echoes your accent color. Keep profiles low to highlight plants. If your yard is tiny, opt for nesting tables and foldable sling chairs that transition from solo relaxation to group hangouts without clutter. Lighting creates magic. Layer 3 types. Pathway markers for safety, warm overhead glow from string lights or pendants, and focused beams to spotlight foliage or architectural textures. Aim for soft, amber tones under 3000 K to keep evenings cozy. Solar-powered stakes reduce wiring hassle and energy costs. Add dimmers or smart plugs so you can shift from lively gatherings to serene meditation with one tap. Thoughtful lighting extends outdoor living hours, turning ordinary nights into memorable experiences. privacy is luxury, and greenery is the gentlest screen. Combine fast-growing hedges with vertical trellises and tall grasses to create layered seclusion without heavy walls. In tight yards, plant bamboo in lined containers to control spread. Mix evergreen structure with seasonal vines so coverage remains reliable year-round. A staggered hedge line feels more natural than a straight fence. The goal is to cocoon the seating area while allowing breezes and filtered light to move through gracefully. Budget tip: prioritize anchor pieces. Invest in a durable sofa or sectional, a quality shade solution, and soil improvements. Save on accents by thrift flipping terracotta pots with lime wash, sewing cushion covers from outdoor fabric remnants, and spray painting metal lanterns to match your palette. Propagate plants from cuttings, herbs, succulents, hydrangeas, to multiply greenery affordably. When the foundation is solid, budget decor looks elevated because it's supported by structure, comfort, and healthy planting. Shade makes your oasis usable. For flexible coverage, consider a cantilever umbrella that rotates throughout the day, or tension shade sails that cast sculptural silhouettes. Pergolas remain strong in 2025, especially with adjustable louvers that adapt to weather. Match structural finishes to window frames or deck hardware for cohesion. Train vines across beams for living shade that cools the microclimate. The right shade plan protects fabrics, reduces glare, and keeps temperatures pleasant during long afternoons. pathways guide the journey. Use decomposed granite, compacted gravel, or stepping stones with ground cover joints to blend mobility and softness. Curate the pace using varied spacing, wider steps near seating for lingering, tighter stones along transitions to encourage movement. Blur path edges with low mounding plants so routes feel discovered, not imposed. A subtle crunch underfoot heightens sensory pleasure, while permeable materials allow rain to recharge soil. Practical sustainability that also reads beautifully. Containers are your design secret weapon. Oversized planters create instant architecture, letting you sculpt height where the ground is flat. Cluster pots in threes. Tall thriller, mid-filler, trailing spiller. Repeat your accent color sparingly across containers for rhythm. Choose lightweight fiberglass for decks and balconies. Choose glazed ceramic for statement glow. Refresh containers seasonally with edible herbs, ornamental grasses, or compact flowering shrubs. Container mobility helps you experiment without major construction. Seasonal strategy keeps your oasis relevant year-round. Spring leans into fresh greens, coral blossoms, and airy textiles. Summer introduces lemon accents, cooling mists, and breezy shade. Autumn celebrates copper foliage, textured throws, and lantern light. Winter shifts to icy teal cushions, evergreen boughs, and sculptural branches. Don't overhaul everything. Rotate accents and one or two hero plants. This approach keeps the space alive, responsive, and budget-friendly while honoring the rhythms of nature. Tiny yard. Edit ruthlessly. Scale furniture to leave breathing room, and use vertical layers. Trellises, wall planters, and ladder shelves for herbs. Foldable benches double as storage for cushions and blankets. Keep colors cohesive so boundaries recede. Mirrors rated for outdoor use can bounce light and extend perspective when placed thoughtfully. Choose compact trees, olive, Japanese maple, bay laurel, that bring canopy without domination. Every decision should protect circulation, comfort, and the sense of openness. Texture creates luxury you can feel. Pair smooth concrete pavers with ribbed planters, linen look cushions, woven lanterns, and feathery grasses. Contrast matte finishes against subtle metallic accents for a glow that feels sophisticated, not flashy. Use repetition to avoid clutter. 2 materials dominant, 2 accents supportive. Texture carries the design during non-blooming periods, giving depth and intrigue on overcast days. It also photographs beautifully, but more importantly, it sustains long-term interest. Scent anchors memory. Plant lavender near seating for calm, jasmine by entries for welcome, and mint along paths for a refreshing brush by. Night blooming varieties enrich evenings with quiet drama. Use restrained quantities so aromas mingle gently, not competitively. Complement plants with essential oil diffusers tucked discreetly near airflow. A fragrance plan guides mood from energizing mornings to serene nights, turning routine moments, watering, reading, chatting, into notable rituals within your green oasis. Let fragrance lead you gently from day into night with intention. Wildlife-friendly design deepens joy. Incorporate pollinator-loved blooms, shallow bird baths, and bee hotels positioned in sunny, sheltered spots. Choose native plants to reduce upkeep and support local ecosystems. Avoid chemical pesticides. Use companion planting and beneficial insects instead. A living garden hums softly with butterflies, birds, and helpful bees. This isn't just charming, it's resilient. Biodiversity stabilizes your microclimate, reduces pest outbreaks, and keeps your garden balanced without constant intervention. Irrigation saves time and water. Drip lines with adjustable emitters deliver moisture precisely where roots need it, reducing evaporation. Pair irrigation with a smart controller that adjusts schedules for rainfall and heat waves. Group plants by water needs so you don't overwater drought-tolerant species. Add moisture sensors to avoid waste. Healthy hydration keeps leaves glossy and growth steady, which makes your space look expensive even when your budget is careful and your schedule is busy. Design principles guide beauty. Use balance by pairing large masses of greenery with equal visual weight from furniture or hardscape. Create focal hierarchy. One hero feature, two supportive accents, many quiet backgrounds. Favor repetition over variety for calm. Reserve contrast for accents so your eye has places to rest. When in doubt, remove one decorative element. Minimal restraint ensures that texture, light, and movement take center stage, delivering the effortless elegance associated with luxury. Seating placement determines mood. Pull furniture slightly inward from boundaries to create an island of conversation rather than a wall-hugging lineup. Angle chairs subtly toward the best view or sound source. Water, rustling grasses, or wind chimes to anchor attention. Keep side tables within easy reach for drinks and books. Add one chaise for solo lounging even if you entertain often. Solitude is a luxury worth planning. The result is convivial yet restorative, equally suited to company and contemplation. Sustainable materials feel current. Choose FSC-certified woods, recycled aluminum, and natural stone offcuts. Reuse bricks or pavers to form mosaic paths. Lime wash older fences for a breathable refresh that patinas attractively. Refinish metal furniture rather than replacing it. Sustainability here isn't a sacrifice. It's a texture story and a savings plan. The layered history reads as character, while durable choices reduce maintenance, environmental impact, and long-term costs without compromising overall elegance. Acoustics influence relaxation. Soft surfaces like outdoor rugs, dense hedges, and upholstered seating absorb harsh echoes. Water features and wind-responsive grasses introduce pleasant masking sounds. If street noise intrudes, add a slim slatted screen with moss panels to diffuse sound while encouraging greenery. Consider low, rhythmic chimes placed away from direct seating to avoid sharp tones. A curated soundscape is subtle, but it transforms an ordinary patio into a sanctuary that restores focus and ease. Edibles add soul. Blend ornamental kale, rosemary, thyme, and compact tomatoes into decorative beds and containers. Choose varieties with attractive foliage so they perform as ornament and pantry. Place herbs near the kitchen route for effortless harvesting. Use raised planters at hip height for comfort and clean lines. Edible gardens teach seasonality, reward attention, and invite family participation. The taste of sun-warmed tomatoes or minty iced tea deepens your emotional connection to the outdoor space. Vertical gardening maximizes space. Install modular wall planters, tiered trellises, and hanging baskets at varied heights to create a tapestry effect. Train vines like star jasmine, honeysuckle, or climbing roses for fragrance and romance. Alternate evergreen climbers with flowering annuals so structure never disappears. Keep irrigation accessible at upper levels to prevent neglect. Vertical layers draw the gaze upward, making small footprints feel expansive while wrapping your seating areas in textured greenery. Hardscape sets the stage. Use a restrained palette, 2 stones, 1 wood tone, 1 metal finish, to avoid visual confusion. Slightly oversized pavers reduce joint lines and look more luxurious. If your budget is tight, combine premium materials where hands and feet touch with affordable aggregates elsewhere. Align seams with architectural lines for a tailored look. Good hardscape acts like an elegant frame, giving plants and furniture a context that reads as thoughtful, cohesive, and inviting. Microclimates are your allies. Notice where sun lingers, wind funnels, and shade drifts. Place heat-loving plants and evening seating in warm pockets, while ferns and hydrangeas thrive in cooler, sheltered corners. A light privacy screen can redirect breezes for comfort. Understanding your yard's personality reduces trial and error, saving money and frustration. Design with microclimates instead of against them, and your oasis will flourish with less effort, looking lush even during challenging seasons. Rain management feels refined when integrated beautifully. Sculpt shallow swales with river stones to guide runoff into planting beds. Install a discreet rain chain that turns storms into theater, directing water to a barrel for later irrigation. Permeable pavers keep puddles at bay while replenishing groundwater. These systems protect foundations and pathways while adding sound, shimmer, and movement. Functional hydrology becomes part of the aesthetic story, expressing care for both garden and environment. Entertaining deserves a dedicated nook. Add a compact prep surface, slim bar cart, and weatherproof cabinet for glassware. Use stools that tuck neatly under counters to save room. A portable pizza oven or tabletop grill delivers occasion without permanent bulk. Keep lighting dimmable so conversations glow, not glare. The key is flexibility. Components should rearrange for intimate dinners or lively gatherings. Hospitality feels effortless when everything has a place and transitions are considered. For families, design resilient zones. Choose spill-friendly fabrics, round-edge tables, and outdoor poofs kids can move easily. Layer artificial turf patches beside real grass for all-weather play that won't track mud. Plant tough ground covers where foot traffic is high. Add a chalkboard panel on a fence for creativity. When durability meets beauty, you stop worrying and start enjoying. The garden becomes a flexible living room that evolves with seasons, guests, and growing children. Maintenance rituals protect beauty. Schedule a weekly 20-minute sweep. Wipe tables, refresh water feature, deadhead spent blooms, check irrigation, fluff cushions and tidy pathways. Monthly, top up mulch and clean light covers. Seasonally, rotate textiles and fertilize. Small, consistent care preserves the sense of luxury. A tidy garden reads as intentional, while neglected corners quickly dull the magic. Rituals build pride, and pride keeps your oasis vibrant through years of enjoyment. Climate adaptation is future-proofing. Choose drought-tolerant heroes like rosemary, agave, and lomandra for hot zones, and moisture lovers like hosta for shaded pockets. Mix deciduous and evergreen to modulate light across seasons. Install smart shade that responds to heat spikes. Keep a short list of substitute plants ready if availability changes. Flexibility is elegance in 2025, because a garden that adapts gracefully will always feel calm, capable, and convincingly lush despite shifting weather patterns. Color psychology refines mood. Greens restore balance. Lemon sparks optimism. Copper grounds evenings. Icy teal cools winter light. Use accents where interaction happens. Seating, tabletops, planter rims. So color supports experience, not just backdrop. Repeat your accent 3 to 5 times per zone for cohesion. If you crave drama, deepen green with midnight foliage or charcoal planters rather than piling on new hues. A disciplined palette reads as confident, expensive, and wonderfully serene. If your yard feels flat, introduce elevation. Build a single broad step, a low plinth for containers, or a turf mound that pushes perspective. Even a slim bench on risers creates a stage effect. Elevation changes invite exploration and define zones without fences. Keep transitions generous to maintain accessibility. A little contour turns ordinary rectangles into landscapes, allowing shadows, scent, and breeze to perform differently across your carefully composed green rooms. Consider rituals when styling tabletops. A tray with a small plant, 2 books, and a candle suggests pause. A carafe with infused water invites hydration. A bowl for harvested herbs connects daily life with the garden cycle. Keep surfaces mostly open so gatherings feel effortless. Styling should support behavior, not compete with conversation. When every vignette has purpose, your space feels gracious and intuitive, a hallmark of luxury that doesn't rely on price, only thoughtfulness. At night, layer low light that flatters skin tones. Aim beams across leaves rather than directly at faces. Highlight trunk textures, water ripples, and trailing vines to create depth beyond the seating island. Timers and smart plugs ensure reliability. Battery table lamps add sparkle where outlets are scarce. Night design matters as much as day. It converts the garden into a theater of silhouettes and whispers, the perfect backdrop for quiet dinners and lingering talks. Before we wrap, remember the sequence. Clarify purpose, perfect flow, enrich soil, layer plants, anchor furniture, set shade, add water, stage lighting, and edit accents seasonally. This order stretches budgets and avoids missteps. Your 2025 garden oasis should feel lush, calm, and personal, built on principles that adapt to style, climate, and time. If today's ideas sparked plans, tell us which tip you'll try first and how you'll layer greens for depth and serenity. Thanks for watching Luxury Home Decor. If this guide helped you imagine a greener, more restful yard, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Drop your questions, plant picks, or layout challenges in the comments so we can help refine your plan. Your support keeps these design deep dives coming. Until next time, nurture your sanctuary, breathe with the seasons, and enjoy the quiet luxury of a well-designed garden oasis right outside your door.